The way to do that is you fight for and protect good union, good paying jobs. And it's so good to be in the House of Labor. We have a choice in front of us, and the power is in our hands. Think about the long overdue reckoning on racial injustice in America. And Joe, being a student of American history, has the courage to speak the phrase, Black Lives Matter. Joe understands, it may be difficult to think about or speak of or hear, but we have to confront the truth of things. We need to deal with racial disparities, yes, in our criminal justice system, and do that by a number of things, including decriminalize marijuana and expunge the records of people who have been convicted of marijuana offenses. Let's get rid of cash bail because people are sitting in jail for days, weeks, months just because they can't afford to get out. That's an economic justice issue as much as it is a criminal justice issue. Joe understands these things. He understands that on COVID, African Americans and Latinos are 3 times as likely to contract it and twice as likely to die from it. And we need to address that. We need to address Black maternal mortality. Brenda Lawrence has been working on that. When Black women are 3 and 4 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth. Joe has the courage to speak up. There are clear choices before us. And so today is election day in America. Today is a day that many of us have been waiting for 4 years. Who would have known we were this patient? And we are this committed. And we know what is within our power right now. I've been traveling all over the country. I can't even tell you guys. I've been in, where was I? Georgia and Florida and North Carolina and all over Ohio and Pennsylvania, which is where I was yesterday. All over the country. And here's the thing I just want to say. Because this is a group of leaders. You wouldn't be standing in this parking lot if you weren't. So you all have been asked what I have been asked. I'm sure at least a couple of times, which is folks saying, why should I vote? And I believe there are 3 reasons that people should vote. One is we have to deal with the fact that we must honor the ancestors. Yes. Let's honor the ancestors. We lost a colleague, the 4 of us, the great Congressman John Lewis, who, a great American hero, who shed his blood on the Edmund Pettus Bridge for the right for us to vote. Let's honor the ancestors. Let's honor the fact that we just celebrated the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. All those women dressed in that white just marching and shouting, saying, we will not be sidelined, we will not be deterred. And then also, we always have to speak truth, that it wasn't until 1965 that Black women had the right to vote. We got to deal with that too. Number 1, honor the ancestors. Reason number 2, everything is at stake. Everything is at stake. Everything we have talked about. The future of our public schools. Joe and I know, look, we got to deal with our Title I schools, the schools that are in the lowest income communities but have the greatest needs, and the babies in those communities have the highest capacities for needed resources to support them, so we will triple Title I funding. Joe and I said we need to pay people equal pay for equal work. Joe and I say we need to deal with the fact that this COVID in many ways highlighted all the disparities that long existed, and we need to have a society in which all workers are paid sick leave and family leave. And I could go on and on. Everything is at stake, including the future of our democracy. Reason number 3 to vote. Traveling around this country, I'm going to tell you, all over, and you guys have probably been watching and hearing about it, the kinds of attempts that are being made to make it difficult for folks to vote. to make it confusing. I was in Texas. In Texas, you probably heard about what they're doing, right? And I'm sad to say, it's Harris County, which is where Houston is. First of all, they said that they'd only have drop boxes, one per county in Texas. So in Harris County, there are 4 million people and one drop box. And you probably saw on the news this morning, and now they're trying to have just one drive-by station for the whole county. In other places, you know, they got folks saying, well, if you're going to fill a mail-in ballot, you got to fill out the ballot, then put it in one envelope. Then you got to seal that envelope, then put it in the other envelope, and then be sure you sign that, and then some places have a third person sign it. They're messing with the post office. I mean, the post office. The nicest people work for the post office. They're messing with the post office. So you gotta ask, why are so many powerful people going through such an effort to make it so difficult and confusing for us to vote? And I think we know the answer. It is because they know our power. They know our power. They know when we vote, things change. They know when we vote, we win. So let us not let anybody ever take our power from us.